Hi, all right. Here is another interview with, first of all, a dynamic, crazy, fabulous member of Whippin, Lea-Ann Germinder. And she has been a friend of mine, but also a leader in the pet industry forever. I cannot tell you how much I admire this woman. And anyway, I admire you.
Thank you. I admire you.
This is a love fest.
Yeah.
So please tell everybody what you actually do.
So I am an expert, if you will, in the pet vet sector, the $71 billion sector. I help companies and organizations market through the veterinarian and through the pet industry.
And she's been doing it a long time, and she's won every award imaginable. So let me ask you a couple of questions.
Wait a minute. There are a few more.
But in other words, she's still open to win more awards.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what character trait do you think makes an exemplary leader?
I think the biggest characteristic actually is to be able to learn from other leaders. You know, you can't have enough mentors.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And mentors, coaches, any of that, right?
Right.
Okay,
exactly.
good. What do you
like
think?
you, Shawna.
Do you think that leaders should have a pet? And if so, why?
Well, absolutely. I have one right now, a cat, Coco, which I inherited from my son, and a dog that is actually, I have a grandpuppy, so I learned from my grandpuppy too. So no, you can never have enough pets.
And do you think pets do what for leaders though?
Oh my gosh, what do they do for leaders? Well, pets make us more human, if you can understand. I talk a lot about reverse mentoring, okay, in terms of the human aspect, but I think that old-fashioned human-animal bond, I think that pets make us empathize a lot more with
empathy is good.
Yes, and I think they make us better people. They make us better people all around.
Well,
so,
somebody
whether
once
we're
said,
a leader or not.
Right, and somebody once said we don't deserve them.
No.
All right. What do you think is the biggest blind spot that leaders have?
The biggest blind spot I think is that it's okay to fail. You know, I think as a leader, we always concentrate on what can we do to succeed, what can we do to power forward, and it's okay to have those failures, and we're afraid to fail.
Because I know, I've had a few.
Yeah.
What do you do when you fail? Can you give that? I mean, this is just, now we're talking about failure.
Right,
and
right.
people feel like they don't want to fail, or they have failed, and they're like, they don't get back up sometimes.
Right.
For me, it takes a little while.
Right.
So what?
Well, I've had Germinder and Associates for 20 years. I've had actually Good News for Pets, which I failed to mention, a site that I've published for 19 years. And honestly, you have to continue to reinvent yourself. If you find something isn't working, you have to do something else. Look over there.
So that's not a failure.
Right, it's not a failure.
You might consider
it's a learning experience.
I went that way and it didn't work out.
Exactly.
And matter of fact, having been in the pet space for a while, watching as people have morphed or shifted or tweaked, pretty inspiring.
Yeah.
Or we could say, oh, they weren't successful. Or we could say, oh my God. And I like to think, oh my God, they're doing really good.
Right.
What do you think is do you have a favorite leader in any place? What do you think has been the best leader that you know of?
Well, it's not really about one individual person. It's more about the characteristics of a great leader. The characteristics are, someone that is willing to learn from other people. Yep. In this day and age, honestly, I mentioned a little bit earlier, I'm a big believer in reverse mentoring.
Yes.
I'm a bit of the older crowd that's, willing to learn from the younger people. And the ones that I admire is that, you're not stuck in your age group. You're willing to learn from the younger people and grow and develop. Those are the leaders that I admire. I really do.
You just said something so important. I also don't think it's age. However, if we really think to ourselves, I won't learn that, we're already dead.
That is true.
And so you said some really great stuff in here. How do you enhance your leadership skills?
Honestly, it is by that reverse mentoring.
Okay.
Even like, say, for example, if a young person wants to have a few minutes of my time, I'll always 30 minutes. Okay, I will. I hope I won't regret this. But I mean, seriously, whether it's a young person or it's a person that has just been received a package in corporate America, or if it's somebody just starting out, I will always say, you know what, I'll give you 30 minutes.
So
I'll
you're
give you
giving
30
them
minutes.
30 minutes, but you're really giving yourself
Exactly
30 minutes because that's how you're enhancing your learning.
Right.
So that's the question was, I love what you just said. I'll give them that, but I'm getting.
That's right. It's called, you know what, it's called giving back, but it comes back to you too.
Always.
It always comes back.
Yeah, you can't outgive a giver.
Yeah.
Somebody said that, I don't know who it was. Lastly, what advice would you give for any upcoming leader?
Look around. Look around.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are you talking observe what's going on, or are you saying don't pick a lane right off the bat?
Yeah. I look around, see what's going on. Don't be so in your tunnel vision that, yes, you have to have focus, okay? But look around at what's going on and make sure that what you're doing is on target. Okay.
Wow, okay.
And fits with what is going on in the market, and don't be afraid to change. We're so laser
By the way, that's
focused.
Great advice.
Yeah.
Look around. It's like
look around.
Look around. Seriously, it's so simple, and yet I think we do get laser focused, especially when we're attempting to do the right things.
Yeah.
Now, we have not yet talked about her website and the fact that she has Good News for Pets, which is brilliant. And you did that Pink series.
Yes,
which was really great. And can they find that online? Why don't you give me your address?
Our main website is Germinder.com.
Right.
So that
Spell
is
that.
our GERMINDER.com.
Perfect.
So that's our main Germinder and Associates website. And then from that, you can also you can also go directly to Good News for Pets, GOODNEWSFOR. Pets, PETS.com. And then we also have a third website, which is part of our digital services, GNFP.com. And that's in terms of offering digital services to different companies and organizations.
So go there to look up what she's doing and sign up for her newsletter. I get it, and she features, number one, really what's going on in the industry, which is wonderful, but she also features a lot of women leaders. And isn't that what we're all about on Women in the Pet Industry Network? All right, Lea-Ann, I adore you.
Thank you,
All
and
right,
thank you, Shawna.
Thank her and go visit her website, and I'm so glad that you're watching these leadership series.